Okay, I want to show you how to access the Flange slider tool for terrains. This will help you edit the surfaces or the bases of mountains. So here we're going to click on the terrain up here. It looks like a mountain there, and it automatically gives you a terrain or a mountain range. But notice the sharp seam, the square seam around the edges looks completely unnatural. That's where the Flange slider tool comes in. So I'm going to show you how to access that. Click on the E for the terrain. And this little icon up here next to the arrow, you're going to click that if it's hidden. And this is what will show up. This is your Flange slider tool. Just grab the edge of it where it's black on the bar there. Basically, you're looking at the top of the mountain range. The lighter values represent the peaks. The darker values represent the base. It's further from where you are. So basically, you're looking at the terrain from an aerial, from a top looking down. And that kind of demonstrates it by turning the mountain like that. So here I can get rid of that base basically by grabbing the Flange tool. So I'm just going to grab the left click on it, grab it, and drag it up. And look what happens. It cuts away the seam. Okay. Now here are your brush tools also. I'm just going to choose default brush. You have several brushes in here. But what these do is they allow you to take away from the mountain or add to it. The darker values there that I slid down to, we're going to take away. That's your brush size tool. You click on that little circle and drag left or right, and the brush gets larger. That's your sharpen it. That'll sharpen your image or feather it, make it softer. I like to leave it feathered. And this is the strength tool here. So again, the lighter values on that slider will add to the mountain, add material. Watch what happens when I click on the lighter settings. If you notice here, I'm adding material. See how it's adding? Now if I bring it down to the darker values on that slider there, now I'm going to take away. I'm going to make the brush a little smaller here. Notice now it's cutting into the mountain. So you're using light and dark values to create different elevations, different craters and pits, etc., etc. And you can really give your mountain some variation. Okay, and so now you can see that the seam is gone. Although you can still see a little, there you go, just click the arrow down and that'll take you to the bottom. So the terrain tools and the Flange slider tool are all found under Edit.